Once you feel comfortable navigating courses and groups, the Resources tab is a really helpful place to check out. So when you log into Resources, you'll see, once my page loads, that you're going to have a variety of different options for the resources that are available to you. So personal resources are things that are private to you. Think of this like your own My Computer or Google Drive, but for Schoology. It's where all of your information that you have specifically saved to your course will pop up. And that's really important to remember. It's stuff that you explicitly save. So for example, if I go to my course and I go to my first period class, and I decide that I want my digital word wall to be saved permanently, I'll go to my gear and I will save this content to resources. This becomes really handy when I've created something that I know I want to use again in the future or something that I want to share with other people. I'm making the intentional step to save that particular piece of content. If I don't do that, if I don't save it to my resources, then it will never appear in this page. So please just keep in mind that it does not intentionally, Schoology does not intentionally save things without you doing it on your own. Now, once I've saved something to my resources, it will allow me to copy it out to other things. So if I know, I actually decided I didn't want to teach this book this year, but I'm going to teach it again, or maybe I just need to move it around. I don't want it on my page at all. Well, I can remove it and then I can copy it back out later. I also have public resources. Those are things that just exist in the Schoology world. This is a really cool place to start looking for content if you don't want to start from scratch. So I can scroll down and just see things that are really popular. Great, NHS Schoology parent letter. Well, I won't have to create this from scratch. I can just click on that piece of content. I can see what it looks like, that 36 people said it was fantastic and it was a great letter. And yeah, cool. I really like that. I want to use that too. Well, I'm going to go back to the public resources. I can search it, NHS letter. Great, that's what I was looking at. And now I'm going to click to add it to my resources. Teachers have uploaded things for novels. You can even change your resource type. Maybe I know that I want lesson plans, or actually no, I want some sort of test prep, or even some form of cool activity. And all of this exists in Schoology. I can jump down to my group resources, and here I'll see the groups that I'm currently enrolled in, their resources page. Now, I created a language arts resource page for my team. That way, anytime one of us creates, let's say, a rubric, the other person doesn't have to go through that entire process to create that same thing. All they would have to do is check what they wanted and then add this to their course. Now, because I have more than one course, I would pick and choose where I would like to send that particular piece of content. Now, this is really, really useful to make sure that if I have spent all of the time, let's say, creating a variety of propaganda posters and I've uploaded all of the documents, well, this might be 15 minutes of work that I've done that now everyone else on my team, because it's saved to my resources, can now add to their own courses. This is what I find to be the best use of the resource app. And then last but not least is just the apps. And this is where other resources, if you have used them or you have associated them to your account, you can go through and pull things. In all honesty, I never ever use this particular app. I rely mostly on my group resources, things that I share with my respective team. And if you already belong to the DPS grade level content team, they all do an amazing job of adding that content there as well. So if you attend a PD, you really, really like something, there's a good possibility that information, that content is already loaded into that content grade level Schoology page.